Coming in. Today, what we are going to be talking about is, what is it? How to have more freedom in your life. And this is going to be time hacks, you guys. So because it's Independence Day here in the US, and I know that a lot of you are all over the world, but here today it is Independence Day. So I want to talk about freedom. Today I have freedom from makeup. So I want to talk about freedom as we have it. How can we have some more? And then also let's get into some time hacks that are going to allow for us to be able to do even more. For those of us that are busy parents, we need more time, right? We need more time. So let me grab this video super duper quick and we will get cranking. All right. Hey, Sabrina, I see you there. All right. So, happy Independence Day. Today we did, oh my word. Well, first I almost forgot this. If you are watching on YouTube, you guys, make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified first whenever new videos come on. Because just like this one, you're going to want to see them all. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and get rid of this, and now let's get into it. So today what we did is Grandma and Grandpa are watching the 5-year-old, and Mike and I celebrated our freedom at lunch and walking around Best Buy and Barnes & Noble. That is how we celebrated our freedom. We all do things differently. I don't judge you. You don't judge me, right? We celebrate differently, okay? So that is what we did. And now we're doing a video super quick before we have 5-year-old energy running around here again, right? So you guys, how can you have more freedom in your life? Let's go over a couple of time hacks really, really quick. These are things that allow me to get a majority of my work done before I'm even around my 5-year-old, right? So for those of us that are parents, there's something that's very, very important, and I believe that this is for most of us. It is for us anyway. There's something that's super duper important, and it's that I do not want to be doing, so I've got a computer over here, you can't see it, but I do not want to be just typing on my computer all day long. I do not want to be doing this all day long, okay? That's not the life that I signed up for. I do not want her seeing me doing that, okay? All the time, all the time, all the time. There's nothing, in my opinion, in my life, there's nothing worse than continuously saying, I'm almost done, I'm almost done, I'm almost done. I've been there, trust me. I'm almost done, I'm almost done. I'll be there in a minute. And all of a sudden you look over at them and they're taller, right? They've gotten older. They look a little bit different. And it's because you have been so immersed in everything that you're doing. If you're, if it's growing a business, if it's whatever it is, whatever you're immersed in, right? There are ways to be able to set aside time to get fully immersed into your projects that you want to be fully immersed into without losing those moments with your family, right? And that's what I'm speaking on today. That's like the time hacks that I'm talking about, is being able to get a lion's share of your stuff done in times that they're not even experiencing you away from them. Does that make sense? Because that's what's important to me anyway. So, okay. Where are my notes? Because I only have 2 of them. There's 2 of them and they're massive, okay? The very first one, wake up earlier. That's what I do. That's what I do. I do spend the first 5 minutes or so staring at the wall. I'm not going to lie. I do that because I'm sort of just getting, awake. But at that point, there's a little butterfly outside. You guys can't see it, but it's really cute. At that point, you guys, I'm able to go ahead and grab my laptop. I've got my coffee. I'm chill. I'm by myself. I've had enough sleep, right? And then I'm able to just get an hour of work out of the way. And a lot of you guys know that I only do an hour or 2 of work a day anyway, right? So I've got most of my work already done by the time she wakes up. Okay? The only other work that I have to do after she's awake is doing some videos. And that's not work because she just goofs off downstairs anyway. It's not me sitting there like, like feverishly, just doing all sorts of stuff on the computer, which none of what you do on the computer matters to your kids. You could tell them that you are running $1 billion business. They don't give a rip. They want you, right? And that's where, if we can create a world where we can be accessible to them, that's all they want, right? And then and that's where and that's what I'm going to be teaching you guys in the signature program, is how to create that world. How to create that world and feel so good about it, right? I have to say this just because I just said signature program. I'm going to put this up here, email subject. If you have not already reached out to me about joining the signature program, I know thousands of you already have, but if you haven't yet, email me at this email address that's on your screen right now. Use the subject line case study, and then I'll put you on the list and I'll reach out to you, okay? And we'll get you all squared away. I'll go over it with you. I'm going to ask you a few questions just to qualify to see if I'm able to help you out, okay? Because this isn't a program that you can just click a link and buy and get into. It's an invite-only thing because I only want the people in there that I know I can get the results for, okay? That's why I ask the questions first, just so you guys know, all right? I'm going to go ahead and get that out of here. So the very first thing, you guys, is wake up an hour earlier. Set your alarm an hour. Go to bed an hour earlier. Wake up an hour earlier. I mean, what are you doing at night anyway, right? I joke around on my social media. I joke around and say, like, Mike and I are literally just looking for shows to watch for a half hour to an hour every night. So why can't you just stop looking for a show to watch, right? Can't even find one anyway. Why not stop looking for a show to watch and go to bed, right? And then wake up an hour earlier and get all of that work done before they even wake up, right? Isn't that cool? So that's that's your buying time. Time is the only thing we can never get back, right? That's the money comes back, or everything else will come back. Everything else is a renewable resource, essentially. Time is the only thing that you're not ever going to be able to get back. So let's get wise about how we're actually spending our time, right? And saving our time. Second and final hack is track what works. I'm going to get into this, don't worry. Track what works and only do those things. Okay, so this is going to have, if you're taking notes, this will have some subpoints. Okay, so whenever you track what works, how are you going to be able to track what works? And this, I'm talking more about business. The way that you're going to be able to track what works is that you have to document what you're doing every day to build your business, right? So what are you doing to get leads? What are you doing to nurture those leads into clients, nurture those leads into members, whatever word works for you there, nurture those leads into customers. Whatever word works for you there is what you use, but you need to know what works, okay? So you need to document every single day. What I have is a really big month calendar. You know, you can get them at Office Max and whatever, where they're like the desk ones, right? Where you could tear the whole page off and it's got big squares. What you do is you document, or you can put Post-its on the wall. We also do that. We do a number of things. But you write in that day, your day that you're in right now, the things that you did to build your business, okay? The next day, you're gonna write in the corner of the previous day how many sales you had, how your business grew, right? So how many conversations did you have? How many sales did you have? How did your business grow in that day? Okay? And then the next day, same exact thing. Next day, same exact thing. Do it for an entire week, you guys. Then you're going to be able to look back at it at the end of the week. You're going to be able to look back at that week that you just had and see the trends. You're going to be able to see, okay, this did really well. This, that didn't really do that well. Now, does that mean that you scrap the thing that didn't do that well for 1 week? No. It means that you try it from a different angle the next week. If you're still getting subpar results, scrap it. You don't need to spend your time doing things that don't matter, okay? It's super important to document our processes so we understand what works and what doesn't work. Because a lot of people out there are spending a lot of time, not spending it, wasting a lot of time doing things that do not move the needle on your business, period. That is what we have to stop doing. We're wasting time. It's the only thing you don't get back, right? Stop wasting it. So that's where you pay attention to what you're doing. Now, in the signature program, again, I'm going to be giving you ideas of what to be doing. Okay, so you're going to be trying these things and you're going to see what's working and what's not working and scrap the stuff that doesn't work. Keep the stuff that just nails it, right? That's what you need to be doing. That is what I mean by track what works and only do those things, okay? We have a calendar. It's our success board is what we call it, really, or success wall, because it's essentially a bunch of Post-its on the wall. But that is where we have tracked what really works, and so then we put those into our days. Those then become action items for different days for us, okay? Do you do the same thing every day? No, not at all, right? But you know what works, so then, okay, I can do this every 4 days. I can do that every 4 days. I can do that every 4 days. And all of a sudden, you've got action items every single day that moves the needle on your business. And you guys, the way that I teach how to do business and what business to even do in the first place and how to be able to generate this revenue, the way that I teach that stuff, you guys, when you are building your business, not only are you building your income and your wealth and your family's legacy and all of those things, which is awesome, but what you're actually doing is you're helping the people that you work with. So not only are you building your own business, but what I teach is win, 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 win. Nobody loses, right? So if you're winning, they're winning. So by you building your own business, you're helping other people with whatever problem you help them solve, period, right? It's all good, you guys. There's no loser in this. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Anyway, what kind of questions do you guys have? Because I am finished with this TED Talk. Oh, my word. Let's see here. Happy 4th, Talita. Sabrina, hey, Martha, happy 4th. Happy 4th to you. Katie, hi, hello. Susie, hey, girl, hey. Tammy, hi. Hello, Tammy. Talita, true. Heather, preach. That's where I was talking about spending time with our family. Like, our kids need our attention. They need our time. We can tell, right? Parents, we can tell when the kids are acting out a little bit because they need some attention, right? Megan, yes, describing my old life. Exactly. Hey, it was mine too. I'm not saying that I did not experience that and that I did not live that. I understand it perfectly because I was there. I understand it 100%. Tammy, yes, 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 so true. Tiffany, been there, so done with putting my kids down to the side. Amen to that. Well, you guys, I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of your 4th of July, okay? And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.